Fortnite in the Olympics is embarrassing.
Hello, Moist Charlie Clips audience. I bring with me some cringe as a nice little gift for all of you.
Oh
I've
boy.
talked about this before, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen this as well. The Olympics have finally accepted some games into their
Oh
Olympics
my god,
circuit.
games.
They now have an entire esports week of the Olympics, and while that may sound cool to some of you, I promise it is the most embarrassing thing ever. You
Oh
see, the
dang.
games that are in the Olympics are ones that you've never heard of, such as Tic Tac Bow
Bro, what the heck is that game? I have no idea.
and other mobile game shovelware dog shit.
Mobile games? They chose mobile games to put in the Olympics. Like what? Why not put like a CS:GO or something in there? Or literally anything else besides like mobile games, which is so weird.
Just complete throwaway nonsense games. And I've speculated on stream that I actually think it's kind of a conspiracy because some of the mobile games that are in the Olympics were made only a couple weeks before the announcement.
The games were made a couple weeks before they announced it. Bro, the Olympics, like choosing this shit is like it's such a bad look for like video games and like people that play video games. It's like it's the joke. It's still the joke hobby to these people.
So they're also
Meanwhile, there's gonna be sports like curling or whatever, where they throw that like weighted teapot looking thing down the ice, and they have to scrub the ice in the way or out of the way to speed it up and slow it down. That is taken more seriously than video games. You know, you could have chose like fighting games, like Super Smash, Street Fighter, anything, Tekken.
heavily monetized as well, and anyone can participate. So to me, it really just screams some kind of nefarious scheme where these mobile games are in the Olympics, which garners hype around the mobile games, so people will play them under the delusion that they'll somehow become an Olympic athlete for gaming. So they'll
hmm
hop in the mobile game and then spend money on the microtransactions. So
There's microtransactions in the mobile games for the Olympics. Who'da thunk? Wow, this is like this is an L for the Olympics, dude. This is like so garbage.
it's just a big money making plan from the Olympics committee here. That's how I feel about it because there's no other logical explanation for why games that no one has ever heard of, like Tic Tac Bow, are in the Olympics. It just doesn't make sense. And also
hmm
the fact that they were made so close to the announcement is also really fishy. Very
Yeah.
shady shit. But I've already gone over all of that. I'm here to talk about something else regarding the Olympics and esports. They've just made another announcement that a new game will be entered into the Olympics Esports Week. One that actually everyone has heard of, Fortnite.
Oh my
That's right,
god.
Fortnite will now be an Olympic sport, but not in the way that you're thinking.
What?
You see, they don't like violence in the Olympics, and
What? They don't like violence in the Olympics? Then that makes zero sense. Olympic boxing is a thing. Olympic like Greco-Roman wrestling, judo, taekwondo, all these like contact sports, fencing or like whatever else. Like this makes no sense for them to use that as an excuse because we don't like violence. We're going to limit the types of games that we're going to include. And they can't even include like regular Fortnite.
Fortnite is known for its violence. I mean, that shit
A non-violent Fortnite for Olympic esport.
is brutal. That turns kids into fucking monsters, turns them into bloodthirsty killers. I tell you,
Bro, that is the complete opposite of what Fortnite is. It, I know he's like joking or whatever, but like if they honestly think Fortnite is like high violence, they're on another planet. They are honestly living on another planet.
you only need to see Ariana Grande crank a 90 and then slaughter some bitches with the double pump meta in order for you
hmm
to just become a murderer yourself. It's too
Yeah,
violent.
true.
Yeah, God rest all of the souls that have been subjected to the horrors of the Fortnite battlefield. I mean, Jesus Christ, even Master Chief is out there hitting a floss now. The war crimes don't stop piling up in Fortnite, so they needed something else. They had to change Fortnite around a little bit, and they are now doing a non-violent Fortnite creative map solution. So it's basically just a Fortnite custom map that's nothing but target practice for their Fortnite esport.
So an aim trainer? I don't get it. Is that what he's like kind of hinting at? Target practice?
They even proudly hyped up this stinker in a tweet here. So it's going to be the International Shooting Sport Federation Challenge featuring Fortnite. So just
Bro, the entire aim training community can literally just jump in on this and just dominate. I have no idea what like the events are, but it's like, what? If it's only like aim training or you know target practice, bro, you want to see some crazy shit? Get some of these aim trainer mains in here. Like what?
target shooting, an absolute fucking snooze fest for a gaming challenge. I actually couldn't have pictured something more boring. It is
Well, it's only boring because you said the word Fortnite, and people associate the word Fortnite with the BR and not whatever you're talking about, like the aim trainer or the target practice. Whereas, you know, if they were to announce for some crazy reason, they would announce like Aim Lab or Kovacs or something. Um, it wouldn't have been as a, I don't know, a letdown as much as it is. Like if you say the word Fortnite, you think BR, and then you're like, oh, we're gonna get all our favorite teams, blah blah blah. Um, but then if you say the word Kovacs or Aim Lab, it's like, okay, I'm gonna see a bunch of like just aim training people just click dots and stuff. It's like, but then when you say the word Fortnite only aim training or whatever or target practice, it's like it's out of left field.
baffling how incredibly out of touch the Olympics are with gaming. I don't know why they're even trying. Having complete worthless piles of shit in the Olympics like Fortnite target shooting is nonsensical. Nobody in the world wants to see that. Older
No.
people aren't going to watch gaming in the Olympics regardless.
Yep.
And the younger people who play games don't want to see fucking tic-tac-bow and Fortnite target shooting. Like they are
Yeah.
pleasing nobody. It doesn't make any sense other than for it to be some kind of money laundering scheme or even some kind of money generating scheme through microtransactions and like merchandise or whatever. The octogenarians on the anti-fun police squadron have stated that gamers will be tested on their target aiming accuracy just as sports shooters would in competition.
Okay.
According to IOC Sports, a specially designed Fortnite Creative Island made to reflect sport shooting competition will put the target aiming accuracy of sharpshooters to the test and see them navigate the in-game environment as they compete to become an Olympic Esports Series winner. The Esports Series will take place in Singapore. Fortnite players will go for the Esports Olympics on Saturday, June 24th, 2023. With other
Okay.
titles like Gran Turismo, NBA 2K23, and 11 table tennis. Tickets are on sale now for $10 to $15.
Wait. So it's gonna be Fortnite target practice, and you have to fly over there. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So they kind of do like a land thing, so like nobody cheats or whatever. Even if it's like bring your own peripherals, you know, there's still the potential for cheating or whatever. But who gives a shit? It's fucking Fortnite target practice. But then you're gonna have like I can see Gran Turismo, like it's a car sim, racing sim or whatever. That's fine. There's like a little built-in crowd there. NBA 2K, whatever. Okay, what is this? Is this just not gonna be like? Is Gran Turismo just gonna be like time trials? Like it's not even racing against like other people? Is NBA gonna just be like, I don't know, shooting like around the court just to see like your percentage or something? And then table tennis, like what is this? Are we just gonna do like some training highlight of like get some like wicked serves or some shit or whatever? It's like the intended, like when people see these like titles for games, they assume it's gonna be like, I don't know, like 1v1 on NBA. It's gonna be like, I don't know, like whatever Gran Turismo is, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in a match just racing. And then table tennis, it's like either 1v1 or 2v2 or whatever it is.
Real quick before continuing, this is extremely misleading because those are the only 3 games that aren't just like mobile shovelware games that are part of this circuit. Outside of that, it is actually just shit like tic-tac-toe. There's also a couple other ones that I'm blanking on the name of because they are so unheard of that I can't even recall what they were. One of them is literally like thumb people playing baseball. It is a joke, the games that are in this series. But
Yeah,
they
that's
decided
horrible.
to leave those out and try and push them under the rug and instead focus on games you've heard of like Gran Turismo. But just know that that is not the quality of games at the esports events here for the Olympics. Continuing on, the addition to esports to the Olympics is still a controversial topic, with some arguing that it's not a true sport and does not deserve a place alongside traditional athletic events.
Bro, like there's curling, all right? There's fucking Olympic badminton. Badminton, all right? Give me a break. Are you fucking kidding me with these traditional athletic events? Like, where's the big list of like events or whatever for this shit? You know, like let me see. And isn't it like you have to like the Olympics can like choose to vote in new events or like take ones out that they don't think are, I don't know, popular enough? It's like, bro, this is so frustrating. It's like, so yay, video games are in the Olympics, but no, it's not the ones you're thinking of. This is so stupid.
However, there are many who believe that the inclusion of esports is not only inevitable, but necessary in order to keep the Olympics relevant to younger generations.
Yeah, because seldom am I ever going out to play curling or whatever or badminton.
So, I think there's merit to both sides here. However, what they've done pleases nobody. So, you can make the argument that it's not like a true athletic.
Bro, isn't there fucking Olympic walking? That's like the most inclusive thing. And that's a sport. You know, nobody knows the actual rules for Olympic walking. I think I saw an event one time and it's like, it was the most hilarious thing ever. It was like, it's like a pack of people. And I think you have to have like 1 foot on the ground at all times. And there's like, everyone's doing their huge arm swings and shit. But I think one dude, like one of the dudes that was like out in front, he was having like a referee like power walk next to him, and he was like watching his steps, and he was like looking to make sure there was at least 1 foot on the ground at all times. And I think he like raised both of his feet up, because if you raise both of your feet up, it's like a sprint or a run or a jog or something. And this dude literally was like almost shoulder to shoulder, like he's like within arm's reach of him. He takes his yellow card out and just like he whips it right in front of his face, dude. And the how it was shot on the camera was the most funny shit. Like if this is the yellow card, it's just like boom, right there. I was like, I could not contain myself. That was the funniest shit ever, dude. Oh my god.
Athletic sport, I don't think you're wrong in making that assumption. It is very different. It is a totally different kind of activity. One that still, of course, requires an extremely high level of talent that only few people will ever be able to achieve. But it is not really an athletic sport, nor do I think it needs a place at the Olympics. And also, the inclusion of it at the Olympics will not appeal to younger generations because you have barely dipped the tippy tip of your tootsies into this water. You have put mobile games in the Olympics.
Yeah.
This is not something younger generation wants to watch.
No.
Younger generation loves to play mobile games, but I can't imagine many of them wanting to watch tic-tac-toe, a game where you literally just tap the screen to fire an arrow. I'm really focused on that one because it is just so mind-boggling how shit that game is and why it's here. But the point is, you're having mobile games here that's not going to appeal to the younger generation at all. And putting Fortnite could have been a solid play to appeal to the younger generation.
Yeah.
But no kid wants to watch target practice in
True.
Fortnite. That's the most boring part of the game. A creative map where there's no actual competition with other players, it's just fucking target practice. That is so boring. That is
True, Charlie. However, there are a group of people that are really good at shooting dots. And cylinders, maybe they don't play Fortnite at all, but I guarantee if you drop them in there, they would absolutely dominate. And it could be kind of entertaining, but that's just me. Like, I want to see some of these dudes, like these aim trainer dudes, like just literally apply for this thing, maybe jump in, like try to play Fortnite for like a day or two, and just like absolutely blow everybody out of the water. That's what I want to see. That would be so freaking cool.
So fucking boring. If you just had normal Fortnite, I'd understand. Like, that would make sense. I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, kids might actually want to watch this now. Olympics, Fortnite, wow. Those kids will probably go fucking wild for that. But no child is going to be wanting to watch them just shoot at stationary targets in really shittily designed maps. Because I guarantee the reason they've gone with like sport shooting isn't just because of the non-violent angle. It's just because it's so easy to quickly make. You just set up stationary targets in the Fortnite creative sandbox. I doubt there's going to be a whole lot of effort put into those maps, so they can easily just fucking shit those out quickly. And it costs no money to do so. So there's really just nothing they've done right here when it comes to including gaming at the Olympics. This is just going to be a complete joke that they're only ever going to do one time, I imagine, because they're going to get laughed off the face of the fucking earth for even trying it the way that they have. So I don't think this is going to be like a permanent fixture of the Olympics. This will always go down as one of the most embarrassing things the Olympics have ever fucking tried.
Yeah.
And again, I don't understand why gaming needs to be in the Olympics. That just screams insecurity for people that are like lobbying for that. Just let esports exist in its own little sector of like sports entertainment. It doesn't need to be classified as a real sport or
bro, there's like Olympic darts. All right? There's playing chess at a high level. There's Olympic, what is that one sport where it's like juggle soccer or whatever, where it's like the people are playing soccer but they also have to maintain like juggling balls and shit. Like, that's a sport. All right, like every sport can exist in its own little thing, but every sport doesn't have to be Olympic caliber, you know,
or a physical athletic sport in order for it to have merit. It doesn't need that. It already has carved out a huge market for itself. It doesn't need the validation from the 60 and 70-year-olds that are saying gaming's not really challenging and it's not a sport. Who cares? Who fucking cares? That doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And this is the worst implementation.
Bro, I guarantee you, the people that made this decision have probably recently played like solitaire on their computers still. 100%. Or like they're on level 5,000 of Candy Crush.
Of gaming into the like sports scene I've ever seen with what the Olympics has done here. So I just wanted to give a little update to this because they continue to just fucking fumble everything in regards to gaming in the Olympics. So it's really about it. So yep.
Yeah.
I really want to see this video.
All right. Wait a sec.
Regardless.
Yeah, so this was hilarious, dude. Like, what is this? What is this? I'm 30 and I remember being a teenager wishing people would accept esports as a real competition. I regret it all. This was a mistake. This is embarrassing. This makes us all look bad. True. This is not good for anybody. It's like, you could have had competitive Call of Duty in there. You could have chose like any fighting game to be in there. You could have chose like a bunch of different shooters, you know? So what, you have like NBA, which is fine. You could have had like all the actual like real sports or whatever, like the Maddens, whatever, like the NBAs. You could have had like a hockey game in there, the soccer game in there. FIFA, oh my god. What if for FIFA, like, it was just like pulling players out of packs? It's like, all right, you have $1,000 and you bought 1,000 packs. Whoever can pull the most legendary players wins. Because isn't that how FIFA goes? With like fantasy or whatever? I don't know. You could have had like so many other things. You could have had Overwatch. You could have had CS. You could have Valorant. What else? You could have Rocket League. Oh my god. Bro, just like a couple seconds of like research would have like done that little committee like worlds. And it's like, nope. We're just gonna make some mobile games with some microtransactions. Maybe we'll make some money off it, and then maybe we'll get the popular kids in here for Fortnite. How about that? Oh my god. All right. Good video, Charlie. That's about it. All right. Later.